TTHN talked about PewDiePie, so I'm going to talk about him. Now, mind you, I don't know PewDiePie. I don't even watch his videos, and there's a reason for that. They bore me to tears. I've seen like one or two of his videos, and I couldn't even muster up the care to watch it all the way through, because he is just so contrived. That's why he's a success on YouTube, because he doesn't break any new ground. He doesn't say anything controversial. He's not even like a real person. He is just this like corporate manifestation of what they would want a person to be like. He kisses up to big companies. He says things in the most non-offensive banter way ever. I mean, cause like, there's a lot of YouTubers that claim to be offensive, but they're not really. If you think you're offensive, you're probably not. That's how being offensive works. It's not something you do intentionally. So, when War Corpse or when anybody else says that I have offensive opinions, no, you don't. You might have rude opinions, but rude does not necessitate offensive. And at best, PewDiePie could be described as rude, but I wouldn't know because I don't watch his videos. And, that's the problem. We were supposed to have internet media to get away from the contrived, non-offensive material on day-to-day television. Everybody complains about CNN and Fox News and things like that because it's not real media. It's just hand-fed to you in the most pre-packaged artificial state possible. You look on TV and all you see is reality, where there's nothing realistic about it, where you see cartoons that have been dumbed down to ridiculous levels, but then you're going to let it happen on the internet and say that this is golden? No! If you really want to see substantial media, if you want to see people of substance, you have to get back at moderators. You have to get aggressive with moderators, because they're keeping the real people down. They're not keeping PewDiePie down. They're keeping TTHN down. They're keeping Jim Profit Communist down. They're keeping everybody else that actually has something to say and isn't just scripting it, doesn't have a lot of money to put pretty lights and make himself look like a baby face. It's just, if you really care about substance in your media, and you want to see real people talk about real issues, and you want to see people entertain you in a way that doesn't feel fake, you gotta get rid of the moderators. It's just that simple. And, TTHN is upset about how PewDiePie's fans are coming toward his videos to dislike them in mass quantities. I don't particularly see the problem with that. I don't agree with it. I don't think it should happen to anybody, especially not to TTHN. But, I don't know what exactly happens when you get mass disliked. To my knowledge, it just means you get mass disliked. It says on the video, a lot of people dislike your video. I don't see a problem with that. As long as it doesn't censor you in any way, people can dislike my videos all they want to, or anybody else's. But, again, maybe there's something I don't know there. Maybe by disliking his videos, they can never reach the front page. That would be conspiracy. Maybe massive dislikes risks that video getting flagged. That would definitely be bad, and censorship. So, but to my knowledge, it just means people don't like it. That's their right. They have that opinion. So, and I don't know why he's going after PewDiePie personally. Because for the longest time, I didn't even know his name was PewDiePie. I thought it was PewDiePie. Like, PewDiePie. I thought he was making like a laser gun reference or something. But that would have actually been somewhat original. No, it's PewDiePie. Really? So, then I've seen a lot of the big YouTubers, and I gotta admit, out of all of them, PewDiePie is the most just fake. He is the most plastic. And I can see why TTHN has a raging hate on for him. Because it's not even the fact that what he says is ignorant, like Amazing Atheist. It's not the fact that he's a terrible person, like Mr. Epzion. It's not the fact that he has this entire backstory of bad things that he may or may not have done, like Onision. It's the fact that he doesn't seem like a human being. He just seems like a robot that they put rubber skin on and put on camera, and he talks about things in the most monotone, emotionless way possible. That's the impression I get out of him, because when I look at all of his videos, there is not one single one I am interested in watching. Let me see if I can read some of them off to you. Dread Out Part 1, Indonesian horror game. What do I care? Spider Hair Man. What? I'm not insane. Paranoiac. He does video game reviews, but it doesn't look like a Let's Play thing where it, shows his reactions to the game. It doesn't seem like it's informative of the game. I like things that, if I like that game or I'm interested in that game, I would watch a Let's Play to either see his hilarious quips, his reactions, or to get an informative guide on how to go about playing that game and not get stuck. But it doesn't seem like he does either of those things. I'm looking at these, thumbnails, and all I see is his face plastered, trying to artificially entertain you like you're 5 years old with these stupid faces and, everything like that. That does not interest me. I'm an adult. I'm an adult, and I expect you to treat me like such and entertain me in an adult way. If you want to have a children's show, maybe you should go to Nickelodeon and tell them, I got like 500,000 subscribers. You should make me into a Nickelodeon show. And then you could appeal to children all day long. And then they'll probably start calling you a pedophile. But whatever. At least then you would have your niche in life. You would be fulfilling what you are good at. But for the rest of us, leave us to watch people like TTHN, so that we can actually amuse ourselves in an adult manner and not get censored for it. So, that's my take on PewDiePie. I don't hate the guy. How could I? I don't know him. But I imagine if I were to meet him, my face would melt from the sheer boredom as I do when I look at his terrible thumbnails and don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. So, I guess that's really it.